In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can scale a coaching funnel to $1 million and beyond using YouTube ads without wasting time and money doing all the stuff that does not work. This is especially relevant to you if you're having trouble over on Facebook right now getting your account shut down time and time again. I'm even going to reveal the exact structure that we use to make high converting YouTube ads for high ticket offers. This is something we have done time and time again to scale clients way past the $1 million mark. Hey, my name is Dave Rotheroe, punk rock violinist turned internet entrepreneur turned creative ads agency owner. My agency Grip spends millions of dollars driving traffic to direct response funnels. We developed a strategy which has helped hundreds of clients to scale their coaching funnels using paid advertising and help turn ordinary people into millionaires. Now, the coaching and course creating market is getting more and more saturated by the day, meaning you have to get smart when it comes to advertising so that you can be as profitable as possible. Sure, there's lots of people on the internet showing off big shiny plaques telling you that they made $1 million, but they rarely mention how much they spent in ad spend to make those sales. Spending $1 million in advertising to make $1 million in sales isn't a complete loss because you picked up some customers along the way, but wouldn't it be nice if you could keep a bit more of that profit instead of lining someone like Mark Zuckerberg's pockets? Rumor has it, he's not doing too badly for cash. So first of all, why is YouTube the best place to promote a high ticket funnel? Well, it used to be that Facebook was the place to do that, but the big thing that's changed on Facebook is there's way more competition nowadays, way more competition. Whereas on YouTube, not as many people have started to adopt the platform, mainly because there's a bit more of a barrier to entry. You actually have to make videos, and most people aren't that pleased about getting it on camera and actually speaking to camera. And also because until recently, Facebook just wasn't as effective at driving traffic. Now the tables have turned recently, and the ratio of viewers to advertisers is absolutely perfect, which means that you can advertise very cost effectively, especially with high ticket funnels. The next reason that YouTube advertising is particularly relevant for high ticket offers is because it's search intent traffic. So people are actively searching for what it is that you've got, and you can target them based on what they've searched on YouTube and on Google as well. This means that you can get a much higher quality of lead because you're going to have the targeted traffic who are actively searching for the solution that you have for sale. The next huge advantage of YouTube ads specifically for high ticket offers is watch time. The average session duration of a YouTube user is 40 minutes. They sit down and they watch long form videos, as opposed to on Facebook where the average video view time is 10 seconds. Now, what makes this particularly relevant for high ticket offers is that typically high ticket offers you're selling on a longer form presentation. And if you've got the kind of people who are sat down in viewing mode expecting to watch long form videos, they're far more likely to sit down and watch your webinar and presentation. That means that you can expect your show up rate to be higher, you can expect the amount of people that actually get through and see your offer to be higher, and all this shakes down to mean more sales and more profit in your pocket at the end of the month. YouTube ads are also a lot more scalable, as opposed to Facebook ads where Facebook's very content hungry. You're constantly having to feed it new videos, new images, new text, and keep ahead of the algorithm. With YouTube, it's not unusual to find a great ad that works really well and to be running it for 6 months, a year, or even longer. With YouTube, you also don't tend to see the breakages when you try and scale really hard. You can scale a lot more aggressively, and this is down to the type of traffic again. Because there's a high volume of searches actively looking for what you have to offer, when YouTube learns about exactly the kind of customer that you're after, then it's going to start finding more and more of these people. For example, when you find a keyword that really works, the chances are the search volume of that keyword isn't going to go down. Search volumes on the whole stay relatively consistent, which means that you can scale month after month, and as new prospective customers come into your marketplace, you can be funneling them into your offers and into your high ticket sales process. Now, to run successful YouTube ads, you need two things. First, smart media buying. You need to be getting your ads in front of the right people for the right price at the right time. That's crucial for sure. Second, and far more importantly, you need to have amazing video ads. The videos themselves are far more important because it doesn't matter how many people you get your ads in front of. If you don't capture them before that 5-second skip button appears, then you potentially lost a customer for life. And if you don't hold and engage their attention for long enough and hit all of the correct psychological trigger points, then again, you've lost a customer for life. Which brings us really nicely onto strategy number 2. What a lot of people don't appreciate is that on YouTube, you don't get charged until somebody views past 30 seconds of your ad. Therefore, you want to capture the attention of as many people as possible past that 5-second mark, and then kick out as many people that aren't relevant before the 30-second mark. This means that you're making the absolute most of your budget and training YouTube to know exactly who you're going after and to go out and find more of those people on the YouTube platform. Now, to achieve this, we make all of our ads in modular format, which means we create lots of different pieces and then we kind of Frankenstein them together to find the best performing ad. And 95% of the time, it's the one that you didn't expect to work. That's the crazy thing about advertising. When you start to split test and find out exactly what the marketplace tells you it wants, that's when you start to get incredible results, and that's when you can start to see exponential growth. Next, on to ad structure. How do you hit all of the psychological trigger points to turn somebody from a completely cold prospect that doesn't know you into a primed and ready to buy high ticket lead? Well, get your pen and paper ready. This is the exact structure that we use to craft high converting, high ticket ads at Grip. First, attention. We need to grab that prospect's attention and make sure that we hold them past that 5-second mark. To achieve this, we usually split test 3 to 6 or even more hooks for the first few seconds of our ad. We often find that by swapping out the first 5 to 10 seconds of the ad, we can double, quadruple, or even greater the profitability of the campaign. That's how powerful your hook is. Next, state the problem that your ideal prospect is currently experiencing, the one that you sold with your high ticket offer. The more clearly you can state this, the more people will trust you. In fact, if you can describe your prospect's problem to them as accurately and in the same words that they would describe it themselves, they will automatically assume that you have a solution. Which brings us on to step 3, the solution. Present what the solution is, not your offer, not your pitch. Present what the solution is that solves that problem. This is going to be paving the way for your pitch to get them onto the webinar eventually, but we don't want to jump in bed with people or scare them off this early on in the app. Next, credibility. We need to establish who it is you are and why people should listen to you. A well-rehearsed 5 to 10 second summary of your background will do the job here. If you can overlay this with some authority footage of you working with clients or speaking to a room of people, then that will make this section of the ad far more effective. Next, the benefits. What have been the big benefits of you having been on the journey you've been on and discovered the things that you are now teaching to people? At this stage, you're future pacing your prospect. You're getting them excited about what it's going to be like when they get that problem solved and when they get to the next level and they follow in your footsteps. Next, you want to move on to social proof. This is where you justify that you're not an exceptional case. You're going to show brief testimonials and sound bites of the people that you've already helped, your existing students that have had success with you. Now comes the offer. And remember, you're not pitching your high ticket offer here. You're pitching the idea of getting onto the presentation. What is it people are going to learn when they get on the webinar itself? What are people going to achieve by handing over their name and email address and becoming a lead? Some top tips here to create intrigue. Creating intrigue and leaving some questions unanswered until they actually become a lead is one of the most powerful things that you can do in marketing. Intrigue is an incredibly powerful psychological tactic. Next, you want to move on to scarcity. Why is it that they need to right now get onto this presentation? Is it time limited? If they wait longer, are their competition going to get ahead of them? There needs to be some kind of reason that now is the time to take action, not tomorrow, not next month. Next, the call to action. Tell them exactly what to do and exactly how to do it. And also exactly what they can expect when they click through to the landing page. The more clear you are here, the higher your conversion rate is going to be. Finally, give one more quick warning about why they need to act now and remind them about that call to action. Tell them exactly what to do. If you combine the ad structure that I just gave you with a high converting, high ticket offer, you can scale your high ticket funnel to well over $1 million in breakneck speed using YouTube ads. If you'd like to get a free copy of that entire template for you to take away and script your own ads, click the link below this video and you can grab a copy completely free. My name is Rotheroe. I'm the founder of Grip. We make ads that don't suck. Click the link underneath this video and you can too.